following material may contain sex, coarse language, and violence.
Of course! Of course!
So I thought it might be a good idea for you to chat with Connie about the wedding planning now, or at least start talks about that.
Okay.
She'll need to find an appropriate venue that we can set up how we want to,
Venue, wedding dresses.
and all the other things you might need. What do you need at weddings? White things to put over chairs,
Sentry
tables, sentry turrets, Mark V landmines. We might need to hire a few more extras as snipers.
Absorbs for the kids.
Anti-supervillain and anti-mutant things.
A mech if we could get one.
We had one. It's a cube now.
Body doubles for both of us. Not a bad idea. Easier for you to do than Tara.
True. Oh, that ring. I said I'd give you the software later. I should do that now.
Oh.
So,
You know, while you're driving.
don't look at it now, of course, while we're driving, but I'll transfer it now.
Okay.
And, so it has a
I'll
couple
give it to you,
of,
but don't look.
it has a couple of neat features.
Don't look, I got it straight from John Wayne Gacy's estate. But don't look.
That you'll be able to look over how they work once you're not flying.
Now I'm curious.
I know that's
But
why I
I
gave it
can't
to you now.
You're mean.
I am.
That's what married life's going to be like.
From what I've heard, yes. But I've only really heard about it from Vaughn.
Yeah.
You're fine.
It's good to see him at the party. I'm glad you invited him.
I didn't. And in fact, I was hoping not to. Now he's probably going to tell a bunch of people at the bar that I was going to keep out of this.
That's only going to help sell that the engagement is real. As you know, at least one person at that bar is a secret void wraith and or other informant. Otherwise you wouldn't be allowed such a place.
That'll help you liquidate all your funds so she gets less of half.
Well, here we are.
Go in,
It's in the transit. Go into the Nebuchadnezzar.
brazenly enter.
We find the two of them fucking.
What I was hoping to not find, but I had thought it would be funny to find.
We're mid-porn.
Poke my head
Goram
into
seems to be gone. Connie's their laptop.
Yes, Goram.
Might just be sleeping.
That's why the void wraith didn't kill him.
Or is he really
It's intro,
Goram?
though, so it's alright.
Yeah, poke my head into the main chamber. Hey, Junior.
She looks up.
I knew you'd be working.
Oh, is that the time? I should probably get some sleep.
Well, before that, we brought dessert.
Are you referring to Tess? Or?
I'm holding the 3 boxes of dessert. that I bought.
Did she say that?
Snack. Oh, that's very kind of you.
You guys weren't at the dinner, so should I
Dinner?
bring you something? Well, stage 1 of that operation we're planning went off.
Oh, wedding.
I'm informing my parents
I'm
soon.
sorry for laughing.
You laughed?
They all laugh at Zalo. I'm sorry, I didn't.
I know, I don't exactly seem the type. Anyone back on the fleet probably would have laughed. I think Dad's probably got a laugh.
Oh, it's not gay.
I'm sure he'll be very happy for you.
Up until we tell them the truth.
Do we have
I'm
to
sure
do
they'll be happy that you're making attempts to save their lives and going to such extremes.
I am going to have to explain everything to them. I think that's going to suck the most. But, it's got to be done. I thought you also might want to have a chat with Tess. she's here about plans for the.
Hi.
Because of course you are our wedding planner now.
This one's for Goram wherever he is, because you won't be able to eat it. Just says. She just goes and puts it down where he would normally be sitting.
Where is Goram?
I think he went to get sleep.
Yeah. Makes sense.
I'm not sure. This isn't my normal type of planning.
I know. Well, she won't be able to see, but I'll be grinning.
No, I can
she might be able to tell from posture change that I'm very happy about it.
Yeah. I see. Is this some kind of revenge?
Maybe. But also you could think about it like a standard op. We're going to need a mission site. It's going to have vulnerabilities, but we need to be able to observe those vulnerabilities or shore them up. If you're expecting hostiles, we need to know where we might expect them from, how we might counter them. We need to minimize any openings for tests, and preferably maximize any for me.
Your enemies wouldn't care about killing children, would they?
Are you planning to host it in an orphanage?
Well, I was thinking of your soup kitchen.
They don't know that's ours.
Would Connie know that that's ours?
I don't know.
Any
Did anyone
information
tell her?
to them? Yeah, I'm not
She
sure
probably
they.
wouldn't say that.
Yeah,
The soup kitchen, as far as anyone's aware, is
is unaffiliated.
unaffiliated.
Despite the fact that you spend 43% of your time there.
She's a friend!
All of our friends, all of the people we help end up with jobs there.
But I don't think there are many targets our enemies wouldn't be willing to attack. If it's Ren, who knows what he's willing to do, but if it's any of the other ones, well... The Void Wraith are terrible people.
And she suddenly looks up at you and she goes, "Kill us a lie, it'll be Sokka. Why didn't I think of it earlier? He'll send Sokka."
You could dodge boomerang.
If only I was logoed, then I could know that, then I could say that. See, it won't be him.
Sokka's not as important to the team, and he can probably convince... See, he'll manipulate him. He'll probably convince him because one of your team members killed Ann, his wife.
Yeah.
So he'll come
And
to
he's
do
a
it
hothead.
and deal with Rosa.
And he butts heads with Ren enough as it is. So if
Don't
he
be a
sends Sokka, Sokka will be hot-headed enough to come and do it. If he succeeds and goes back, he'll be hailed a hero. If he doesn't, it's not as big a loss as it would be if Ren were to go down.
Don't take this the wrong way. I wish you'd told me that like half an hour ago. I just got a
Thought about
broadcast.
it now when you just said, or one of the others.
I got a broadcast from Fuba.
What have you got?
Herpes.
Oh, don't-
You're allowed the information in the morning.
No, I need that now.
Fine, but you're not allowed to stay up all night. I mean, I don't have any power over
I
you.
promise I'll glance over it, and then I'll talk with Tess, and then I'll go to bed.
Okay, I'll send it to her.
You got played.
I did.
She has every intention.
But I told them to look out for if Ren leaves the fleet. They might not notice it's Sokka. If we don't get another communication before it happens, we might be too late, so we'll have to keep an extra eye out ourselves.
I mean, you're going to be gone soon, right? So
A few days, probably.
probably tomorrow after, actually.
Oh, shit. Probably tomorrow.
afternoon after the shooting and stuff.
I'll have to leave any extra security measures in your hands, or any extra vigilance.
Sokka's not the smartest, I can get it.
Keep that gun on
Especially
hand.
if he's angry. He gets stupid when he gets angry. And it doesn't take much to get him angry. You probably... Well,
He's gone Korean now.
your friends probably noticed that.
I'll rush back as soon as our other operation's done.
course. So, Tess, what did you want to discuss?
Okay.
I don't know. I've never planned a wedding either. This is the first for me.
And I get to do the Zalo fades out and then starts putting together the message to send to his parents.
Okay. Sweet, I don't have to talk to myself because you've left.
I thought I'd do you that favour.
Logan.
So, having invisibly climbed the exterior surface of the hotel
I assume
to
this
where
is
their
the case.
window is, and fabricating a audio listening and amplification device
thing you mean,
costing 1 tech point, which I immediately recovered.
Before you went up there, because
And we have to manufacture it while he's up there, I believe, because it can't be too far from him.
Yeah, no, I have to be right. I have to.
Damn it! But do you
He
have
has
to
to
be
make
cog,
it
though?
again.
No, I don't.
That's all right though. Yeah.
I mean, like, I can make the thing before I go up, and then just attach it.
Yeah.
Because it's magnetic to Windows. Or it has a suction cup. Whatever. I manufacture this.
I love it.
I like the suction cup idea.
And then I listen for the sounds of trouble. Oh, wait, no. I take a small battery pack, and I get my Attor disc, and I put it on the battery pack, and then I attach the other side of the Attor disc to the listening device, and then I'm going to just enter the hotel surreptitiously.
We'll go all the way back down and then
Yes.
just go in the front.
Yeah, because I can now listen remotely for about an hour or 3, I think. I was like, I have a small battery pack, which is actually no. Fabricated things last for half an hour, so I imagine a small battery pack would last for 3 hours, easy. I don't really know. Very very low drain device, so it's up to you, pal. And then I just walk in while I can still be listening, just in case things go bad.
You basically just hear some encouragement from Hans, but her just being like, "I told you I have a headache. I'm not in the mood."
But I came all the way from Earth for this, and nothing else. I had to waste the entire evening with your execrable friends,
That Daniel.
He doesn't say that, but
and that stupid Daniel.
The Karate Kid.
he does. He probably would say something to say, "Why didn't you tell me Daniel was a martial artist?"
I did not know.
These early days, I did not know he was already that advanced.
Oh,
He
you're
hasn't
that
been
crap.
doing it long. And then Jeanette's basically like, "I'm just going to get some sleep. See you in the morning."
Me.
And then sort of rustling sounds of them getting in bed.
Still don't trust this guy.
I'll have to read a book. Look over some fine art.
You listen there. Tiala, your girlfriend, of course, emerges in nice lingerie that you haven't seen because she did get it while you were away.
Now to take it off.
Yeah.
And then, and then proceeds to
Remove it.
encourage you to remove it.
Then lamp.
Then, Tiala, you were partway through Lamp when you get a call. Now, whether you want to choose to answer it or just go, "Nah, fuck off, I'm going to ignore that."
Problem is, I'm still concerned about what. I knew that he would go out and look for.
You knew
It's
that,
not-
did you?
it's not
I didn't
from
tell
what
you.
I
You don't have to tell me. I know that you do these sorts of things sometimes.
You know somehow, do you?
Just the Carl Logan's on the case.
Just against.
I'd be a
But
bike.
it's not a. I'm assuming you have a tone for Loghain, and it isn't Loghain's tone.
I will see who it is.
It's Alandria.
Is that the one we're doing the job for?
No, that's as
Sorry,
the
guys.
co-owner of the hotel and
Oh,
your
his girlfriend's mother.
Oh,
This is the perfect time to answer
oh
that.
God, it's your mum.
And Mood dead.
Leave even know with her.
Hello?
Tiala, I got a message from you about just about
Just warn you about watching out for strange Quarians.
concentration check.
I'm not doing very well. Can you not tell?
I mean, if you don't want to don't try and just fail it, you can.
It's failing.
That's fine, you can make that choice. Something about concerns about my safety?
Yeah. We've got potential enemies at the moment, and I'm just warning our friends and family that they could be in danger.
Is there anybody I should be looking out for? I assume this isn't just Void Wraith, because I'm already on the alert for them.
Strange Quarians at the moment. Just if they're... Yep, that.
Okay, I'll keep a lookout on strange Quarians. Okay. Thanks for the information. Are you alright?
Yep.
Quite.
And then Leah's like, oh, let me talk to her. Ping it to me. Hi, Mother, she says. You punching her?
No, giving it to her.
You're doing the same to her.
Oh, fuck you!
Oh, super awkward. Hi, hi, Mother.
It's not so much fun now, is it?
I was just
Concentration check.
wondering. Oh God, I probably should.
I think this is so much worse because he's going to talk to himself at the same time.
I know.
Well, Tiana's just hearing the one side of the conversation. I was just wondering if there's this car I really want, and I was wondering.
Actually,
if
I'll stop now because
I
of.
could get your hands. A hand on for. If you could lend me
$1 million.
You stop it, guys.
Oh.
Okay.
So
I'm fine. I just wondering if I could borrow. If I could borrow, just a million credits. It's limited edition, Mother, and it's so good. I need it. Please.
I need to know this manipulation just so I know how to ignore next time.
Please. I'll pay it back. You know I can afford it. And if we win, big bonus, and we're number one on the table, please. I'll have you paid before the end of the year. I promise, I will. Like, even if we get second, I'll be able to afford it. But we're totally gonna win.
Gotta sabotage this team. I expect
Oryx
your help.
Oh, thank you.
See if we get Nancy Kerrigan Zara.
Thank you so much.
Zetor's never going to win a game.
No, I'm fine. I'm just here with Tiala. Yeah, it is quite late at the moment. Did you want to talk to Mother again? She asked you. Is there anything? Okay.
There's nothing else.
No. Okay. Thanks, Mother. Yeah, I miss you too.
Now!
Oh. Yeah. I love you too. Oh.
Highly inappropriate.
Yes!
Okay, bye.
Her own fault.
Your girlfriend's a slut.
She hangs up.
Yeah, just her.
She gives you this like look. Like, wow.
Not so much fun, is it? But yes,
She blushes.
let's try this again. Back to lamp.
Flips you over onto your back. This is Zalo
Who's
song.
You know how much he loves sex.
Randomly walks into the wrong apartment all the time.
Yeah, for some reason, Zalo just walks in on you. Even
She never gets to spend any time at home. Where's she even going to keep the car?
Well, she only plays like for a quarter of the year or something.
Should keep it
more
at
like
least.
3/4 of the year. Actually.
Oh wow!
Zala knows we.
I know we
I know we keep it here. Right here.
So it's been running since like March, and it's September now, and there's still like just over a month's worth of games. So.
Jesus, fuck you, sluts.
Okay. Logain. Oh wait, no, Zalo, I suppose, because Logain's just going to hear like sleeping noises for.
So long as it stays that way.
Mhm.
And of course, I'm also waiting on a callback on that information. So this is fine.
I'll write up that a message to mother and father explaining that I'm indeed getting married, and that it's likely to be in the coming weeks, and that they should make their way to the Citadel if they'd like to attend.
Don't send it yet. You haven't got the pictures of me.
True.
I assumed you were just writing up drafts.
Yeah. I'll be nervously writing up
for me.
drafts.
We're going to collect photos.
Yeah.
End up with like, even though you could have a
It's
bunch of
tomorrow,
them on one
shooting
data
range.
pad, I've got 5 data pads
Shooting
sprawled
ranges.
around with different
Photos.
bits of it. And then I'll likely eventually sleep in the Nebuchadnezzar for range day in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Ah, so Logan's the only one awake at this point. I'm just actually thinking, what message were you waiting on? I'm struggling to. Is there a particular?
Humans.
Systems Alliance asked about information on the German.
Oh, on Hans. Okay, they're
Yeah.
still looking into that. For you.
Their missing agent.
Shit, if they're looking into the stall, there's something seriously deep.
Yeah.
Well, he's not looking into it directly. He has to pass it on to a guy who's going to pass it on to another guy who's going to look into it. But he's going to add it to his log. He's not going to urgent look into it. He's going to add it to his log of stuff to look into. So yeah, when your battery pack, if you're listening to the whole time of the battery pack going, which goes for about 3.5 hours, don't really get anything else except for it sounds like maybe Jeanette got up to get a drink of water and then go back to bed at one point, and that's about it.
Yep. Guess I better go collect that.
Before the self-destruct goes off.
I like the idea of like Logan knowing his equipment so well, he just goes outside to below where it is and then just does this and this, and then the two items, just because the power ran out of power, just fall into his hands. Yeah, so
Replace and refresh. Resume.
oh, you're just gonna keep doing it. Okay.
Yep. Don't trust this guy.
Okay. You're just doing that
He
throughout the night?
basically came off like, like I was saying the other night, like early story Gilgamesh, and part of that is rape. So
you basically just
I'm basically
all-nighter,
just
stake
all
out.
nighter. I can sleep on the plane.
That is true. Oh, actually, while you're there, I'll get you to do this because A, you're awake, and I think you are 50% of the people who would probably have this perhaps pop into their mind, who doesn't have their mind preoccupied right now. I'll just get you to make an intelligence check.
Because
It's like a memory. It's a memory-based check.
Well, it might be.
Because your mind might be drifting towards
21.
the trip. That's pretty decent. You remember, this is assuming you haven't already remembered this, but just not mentioned it in the last sort of 4 weeks of gaming, that you were talking about, well, this isn't the part you remember, but you were talking about how you were going to have everybody kind of show up in a different way on Ilium, right? it pops into your mind the memory that there's a Captain Milana Fiora who owes the Sidewinders a favour because you looked the other way when she was smuggling some stuff, including Tiala's friend who tried to smuggle herself off the Citadel to find some answers, and she owes the Sidewinders a favour. Now, whether you want to cash it in on something as slight as just, I want you to take just one of us to Ilium, or whether you want to save that favour for
I think
something
we need to
that's a
save that
little...
one, unless you want to use it.
Oh, okay. We can afford.
Yeah.
We can afford transport.
Because we'll just get... Because I can go to Ilium. No qualm, because sister being there. It's not odd.
And I can go to William no qualms because her sister being there. Also, Logang won't be going to William.
No, really, it won't be.
Well, that's the thing. It depends, like, who's going as their alter egos and who's going as them, and then changing into their alter egos. Like,
I think going as alter ego is probably the better idea. It's easier. There's many reasons you could show up on the Citadel as a stop on the way to somewhere.
okay. Just throw that out there in case, mainly because that goes back a couple of seasons. You might have forgotten about the favour.
I had.
Morning arrives. Is anybody up at like 0500?
Setting
You never
alarm
went to
for it.
bed.
I'm waiting for the Aryan Conqueror to wake up with morning wood and force the issue.
Well, if nobody's up before 0600, anybody up before?
I'm setting an alarm for 5, bitch, for the first time ever. I'm getting
Okay,
up early.
5. Okay,
Okay, I'll cede morning to you.
Yes.
your alarm goes off.
Everybody gets
What
one.
the fuck is that noise?
There's two Asari on either side of you who make like that sort of groan that's like, why?
I think that's what my alarm sounds like.
Make it stop.
I did the thing.
It's gonna turn on again in like 5 minutes.
No, it's not, because I'm legitimately getting up. The premise of shooting guns has me moving. Look at me go. Oh.
Shooting guns. I'm slightly more awake.
I promised Jeanette I'd pick her up for the thing. For the shooting, for the guns.
That's a good idea, because that Hans guy's creepy.
The creepy motherfucker, yes.
I'm gonna take a shower. And you're coming with me, grabs you by the arm.
Upper arm.
Oh, no. I am subdued.
You know, we have a shower. You don't have to take one.
Is he making a joke?
Oldies just don't understand.
Stupid aliens getting water on the
You didn't
inside
take a
of their
cheer
skin.
last week.
And they know how unsanitary water is.
You shower. Cinnabon makes some breakfast for you, so it's ready when you're done.
Yeah.
And then she pops into the shower while you're eating the breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Right.
Which they would think is going to pop in with the breakfast to get it all soggy.
No, it is more to pop into the Cinnabon.
Oh.
You know, that would probably be really popular in the Citadel.
Oh, come on, we gotta finish this shower and breakfast so we can pick up those elf-shaped bologna slices and bacon fat.
My doctor says I should drink a cup of bacon fat every morning.
Hey, who is your doctor?
I don't know.
Are you sure it's a real doctor and not just that voice you make up whenever you flap your hand around like this, little buddy?
No, he lives on the dock, so he's got to be a doc.
Uh-huh. I begin to see the twisted logic that exists within your mind. You crack me up, little buddy.
While you're getting ready, Logang will probably hear the stirring of a German and a French woman, or Belgian woman. Surely that headache must be done by now, yeah? No, I still a little migrainous. Oh my goodness.
pain.
It's-
The pain.
I think I need some coffee or something. And then there won't be time. Because Rosa will be here soon to pick us up.
To go shoot guns. Which will be great for her. Like,
It's lost the
Message comes
So-
through. Message comes through to her Abito. It's like we'll be live soon. You can help me pick out some extra guns.
We thank you, Sid.
And the message to Tiala that's
Oh
like,
god, if he puts together 2 and 2 that you're going to go do loud gun shooting and you're supposed to have a headache.
but
Fortunately, Germans are not known for their interloud. Fuck.
also in these ranges, you actually have to use earmuffs.
That's not gonna fucking help.
I know. Not when you got a crown tail by your fucking ear.
So you're going to fire guns while you're the headache?
Oh. This is your fault.
you talked about it too.
I'm sure I promised I would go, and I'm sure it will pass after I've had this. Maybe I. Oh, here we go. And some aspirin.
That doesn't work. Yeah. This doesn't
Dangerous
work
to
either.
go alone. Take this.
It does nothing. Take this.
It's 9mm.
Anybody up before 6? For 600? I know you are. You're still awake.
That'd be like 6.5.
6
Well, then we've got 6. So get up and
Okay.
go get the
So you'll stir.
I've got a message. Yep. Alright.
That says I'm going to pick up Jeanette and then start getting the guns from the Sentinel.
I'll send back to you. I'll meet you at the signal soon.
Shooting guns, huh?
Well, hurry up and get ready, and I've got to go get the weapons from the ship.
Oh, so I'll put on my shooting outfit. I'll just take a quick shower first.
I'll join
Something got me all sweaty last night. Oh, well, that's not going to help. Oh well.
Shower.
Yoink.
you. We don't have time. Shower.
Up, Rob.
Yep.
Cut up with this.
Poke on a rope. Stupid dyslexic concierge.
Rosie, you'll arrive at the foot of the hotel with the girls to pick up Jeanette.
I mean, sure I do.
He'd absolutely see it. I'm not even going to make him make a spot check. From up that high, you absolutely would see them pull up. Not many other cars are travelling like at the moment, actually. So
Now, what are the odds that's Rosa? Refer back to her earlier thing about where she said where it is, and it's like, oh, go get her. We'll be. So, as ascending elevator, we'll also be sending Jeanette the I'm arriving.
you get news.
Is there news inside the hotel?
In the elevator that takes you up to the.
Oh,
And we can't get in our ship? What's this shit?
These news broadcast licenses, they're very strict with them, I guess.
What do we?
We never
What do
find
you?
out.
no, that. Then we'll have that. So that's a 3.
Oh, you get. Seasick raided an illegal surgery clinic today and arrested a Solarian doctor who performed immiracable surgery on patients in order to change their identities. Dr. Fonal Zox has confessed that he made money for his own research by making illegal face transplants for those who want to escape the law and or dangerous enemies and have the credits to do it. He believed his techniques were superior to cosmetic surgery as he can do the work faster and it's a lot harder to detect his work than easily determined plastic surgery techniques, especially with the aid of DNA scan-fooling technology. The clinic was disguised under a tattoo parlor, Operation Flashpoint, located on Taysiri Ward, and CSEC arrested employees of the establishment for assisting Dr. Zox in hiding his clinic.
Thankless, payless work that we do.
That's the one.
Guess that means they probably arrested the lady at the counter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, she aided and abetted general abatement.
Well, either way, she was losing her job.
And you go up, there's the door to Jeanette's hotel room. Well, I suppose it's technically Hans's hotel room.
Oh, Big Mom.
Oh, I will come and answer the door. That would be Rosa.
You hear this too.
Of course.
Jeanette opens the door, immediately gives you a hug.
Hey!
Oh, I have had the worst headache. It's only just starting to recover now, she says, and then winks at you. He doesn't say that for a moment.
No, just I imagine he'd be a little annoyed that of course it's starting to recover now. There's no chance of me getting any.
Don't worry, we'll put the quieters on the guns.
The quiet ears.
Well, it means unscrewing the louders.
Anyway, you said you had guns for me to choose.
Well, we have to go through the assortment. Tiala's already up and prepped, so I think everyone's excited.
Well, now that Rover's here and in charge of Jeanette, I can decouple my gear, reclaim the resources, drop off the building, and head to the closest arena.
Okay.
Carry on.
Bye, Hans! Bye, Hans!
Wait, do I not get to come?
You wouldn't leave.
The invitation was just in case.
Huh?
We didn't invite anyone else
Oh!
because Joe's partner's coming.
Yeah, I wasn't up to date on who was got. If it was okayed through the boss lady, you're more than welcome to come. Welcome to come. Welcome to come. Welcome to come. Welcome to come.